we came here, my stepfather, he used to work in the post office. And he had estates and thing here. Went to school here, ended up in the estate, who helping his mother, which I call my grandmother. We had a good time. I mean, life wasn't the best, but at the end of the day, things was nice. And up to today, things are still nice. It was exciting, you know. Otherwise, if you 8:30 you have to reach to school, and if you leave here 8 o'clock, you can't reach in school. But if the bus meet you, they give a drop, and so on, you know. I'll miss the bus plenty times and get licks too. And get good licks. Good licks when I reach the school. Yeah. And we had a headmaster, he was great. He was great. He was a police officer. So when you see he reaches school in the morning, and they call line, or how we call it now, we call line, and you line up. He don't know everybody that's missing. That was how close he was with everybody. He don't know everybody that's missing. And when you see we say prayers and so on and so on and so on, he jump in the old car, he had a Austin. He jump in the car and he going by each one of these children and them that they come to school that morning. He going home by them. What happened to that? What happened to Russell? What happened to this one? What happened to that one? What happened to the other one? Blah, blah, blah. And he taking the notes from there. Well, say, all right, sit down in the car. And he carrying you to school. Whether you're late and you didn't want to go, or mommy didn't want to send you, he carrying you. He saying, hey, put on your clothes, you're going down. If when you reach down there, you get 2 cane or 3 cane. You understand? But you're getting that. You know, children, they are accustomed eating bread and cheese and bread and this and bread and that. And I go to work, I go to school with bread and zabuka. Them enjoying that too. If I go to school with bread and fig, them enjoying that too. That is not a problem. But as a child, I grew up enjoying what I have around me then. If you understand what I'm... In my times, we didn't have all these set of things. All these set of bacchanal and blah, 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 blah. But whatever home have, I enjoy it. And when Christmas reach, you make pastel, you kill a hog, you eat a fowl. You know, it was 14 of us, plus my mom's and my dad's. That is 16. Right? We had 8 sisters, 4 brothers. I was the oldest. Right? And everybody had their dues to do, everybody had a thing to do. When that time reached, in the morning, everybody had their wares to wash, you eat, you thing. You wash clothes. This one, you the oldest, you know you have certain things to do. Everybody had a thing to do. That is how we grew up. And my mom was not an easy lady. My stepfather was a nice fella, but here what happened, she wasn't easy. You do what you have to do, or you get what you have to get. You understand? You get what you have to get. I was the garden man. See about animals and things around the house. We had pigs, we had fowls, we had turkey, we had this, you know. My job is that. I is the boy and I is the oldest. So that was my work. You have water to bring, you have wood to cut for far side, that was my work. One of my fondest memories, I always like to play mass and things. Right? And I used to have to work for my money to play mass. So sometimes my old man would say, well, here what happening. You see this, we going and pick cocoa or coffee. See, and this portion of the money is yours. You could take this and play a mass. You understand? I'm telling you that I was about 14, 15 years growing up. And I playing mass with Carib, Tokyo, and Zapata in Mexico. Fiesta in Mexico, you understand? I playing, and I going out with older men than me. With my old man, they working with my old man and things, and they say, well, here what happening? We carrying Russel with me, and I go out there and I have my money in my pocket. That time we working for $3 a day, you know, that is small money. $3, $2.50 and thing a day. Yeah, well, I had my girls and them. Up to now, I still have my girls and them. But I started to work in 1976. My old man sent me to learn a trade with Larry Bruce Electrical. He died recently, Larry Bruce. He died recently, just before the Christmas day we buried him. And I spent about 7 years there learning a trade, industrial wiring. And from there, he took me and carried me in the post office. Because he used to work in the post office. And I spent 25 years in the post office with him as my boss too at one time. And I retire now. In this community, I did a lot of work in village council. I was past chairman twice, 3 times at the village council. I do a lot of community work up to now. Still doing a little community work. Not as how I used to do it before, but I still do a little community work. So yeah, trust in God, work hard, which they're not doing. Work hard. Love your brother as you love yourself. Love your mother, love your sister, love your brother. When you get up in the morning, say a prayers. Because a lot of us getting up in the morning and we're not saying our prayers. I'll tell you, I love my family. I love them all. And I don't have a problem with them. I mean, some may have a problem with me, but personally, I do have a problem with my family. I love them very much. All. I don't have no regrets. The only thing I just miss is my mother and my old man and them. You know, but to say I have regrets, how I live in and how no. I happy how I is.